every job we take, we make some new friends. We get the ball, we score the goals, and then it's on again. Maybe tomorrow we'll get a brand new start. Until tomorrow, the aim is Ewood Park. Hello folks, welcome back to yet another episode of my Football Manager 2020 game save with Blackburn Rovers. That's right, we are back. Of course, I only played a couple of games since you were last with us, but we're doing very, very well. A win today could see us go into the top two. What did that other guy do wrong? What did he do wrong, man? To get himself the sack. But yeah, it's been 3 wins on the spin. And I don't think we've even conceded a goal. Where's my mouse? So I'll show you what you've missed since the opening day, well not opening day, but my first game in charge against Wigan. We did take on File at their place and we won 2-0 away from home. Getting our first goal, it took us a little bit of time, 67 minutes on the clock. Atau, who is a new signing, and if you're a regular viewer, you know he was formerly of Marseille, that's right. He set up Mandela to get the first goal. And then the second one come from Roach, he cuts inside here, lovely little effort, good strike. Reminds me of Damien Duff does that. So that was 2-0. They did have a man sent off, which made it a little bit easier for us. And then right here, right now, I've just taken on Walsall at Ewood Park, home debut, and we won 1-0. And it was that man again, Richie Hostler with the header. Beautiful goal. That was all it took, folks. 1-0 win at Ewood to make it 3 wins on the spin. Now, the eagle-eyed amongst you would have noticed the new signing, 2 new signings, 2 free transfers. Josef Atov's coming in he's kind of player coach. He's the under-18s coach, but he's also, familiar face. I'm trying to get some familiar bodies around the place to make me feel like I'm at home. So that was one new signing and a free transfer, and another free transfer and another familiar face. It's Eric Anderson. That's right, going all the way back to Udderbo. Yes, he was a free transfer. I kept an eye on him throughout his career. I considered bringing him to 20, but I just didn't think he could handle top flight in Holland. And again, subsequently, there's no way he could handle top flight in France and top flight in Germany. So I think he can cut the mustard here out in League One for the season. Same can be said for Atau. I'm not saying they're going to be regulars. But yeah, I just wanted a couple of friendly faces, and I want to let you know that I've already been busy in the transfer market. We're going to have some new signings straddled in between these 2 games. We're going to take on Ipswich first before the transfer window opens up, and then we're going to take on Lincoln after the transfer window opens up, and we might have a couple new additions as well. Some a familiar face perhaps, or 2, and maybe some new exciting prospects to give Rovers that spunk to make us not just playoff candidates, but maybe even automatic candidates. So today we're going to start off with Ipswich Town. That's right, they are the fellow playoff / promotion chasers as well. In fact, the winner of this could in fact get into the automatic promotion spots. We're in a good bit of form. They're in a bit of ropey bit of form, but realistically, we'll keep an eye on Oldham as well, because they actually lie in that second spot. They're going to take on Port Vale today, who are struggling. So the likelihood is we'll probably not make the top 2 in this one, but you never know. Before into this new year, anything's possible. So here we go, boys and girls, with the starting 11. I'm not going to throw in my new signings. Well, one of them's injured anyway, so he can't really come in. But anyway, we're going to go with the 4-4-2 for now. I am thinking about experimenting with the new boys once they come in Jan to kind of revamp the lineup. Lamb between sticks, Murphy, Hope, Crow and O'Malley, the alley cat. Roach on the left-hand side, McGaz on the right, Skoda and Wayundi in the middle, Jones and Richie Hostler, of course, up top. He's got the goals in him. We're going to start a bit positive, or maybe we'll start attacking. We're going to take it to Ipswich. This is our place. This is our fortress, and hopefully we can continue our winning ways. All right, up against Ipswich, full of regens, a couple of little non-regens here, but basically regen city, just like us. We got a couple, potential real players, but anyway, I'm not too sure what to expect from Ipswich. They're up there, so it's going to be tough. So here we are, in a very sparse Ewood Park is still recovering from the old COVID. That's right. It's just a few. Look, the away end's packed out. But here comes Rovers, McGallis, Richie Hostler. Can we get off the mark? No, we can't. Straight into the gut of Lambert. Not Paul, but maybe his son. Anyway, Luke's ball, Wachundi. Back to McGallis. Can he get a cross in? It's over the top. That's a good effort. Whoever that was. It probably was. It wasn't Roach, was it? Anyway, throw in O'Malley. The alley cat. Wayundi. Back to O'Malley. Oh, tripped up by Lund. Can he get the ball back? He does. A Skoda can pick his pass out. He can! Roach! Goodness gracious me, 4 minutes in and we're pushing on the old big screen. League One. Oh, keeper was all over that. And he just boots it out of town. 7 minutes in. Rovers are pressing, but we've not got the goal yet. We need to find a way through. Come on, lads. I've chucked a bit of get creative at them. Hopefully that'll find the tonics. Still nothing. Demand more, boys. Come on, here we go. O'Malley. You know what the drill is. Lovely ball. Oh, it's a great effort. Roach. Should have put it in the back of the bins. Keeper's at full stretch, though, but... meanwhile, Oldham are level with Port Vale, so that's okay. In fact, it would be better if they were losing, but... Luke Sport at the back, picked up by Crow, all the way back to Lamb. Oh, that was disgusting. I don't like the look of that. Thomas. Oh, picks his pocket. Crow, lovely layoff to Richie Hostler. It's not where I want you. I want you up there. Get moving. Roach, use your option on the left. You've got an option. There he is. Murphy cuts inside, pulls it back to a Skoda over the top. Who's on this? Lund cleans house. It's end-to-end stuff. We pick it up again with Wayundi over the top there. No one's getting onto this. Wayundi again for Rovers to O'Malley. It's the alley cat. Couple of little efforts on it. Samus Roach. Get in there, boys. He's deadly on the left-hand side. He might have some competition on that left-hand side in the new year. I am looking for strength and depth all over the park. Straight from kickoff, though. Here come Ipswich. Mitcham. If we can get a second, we could probably pull the brakes on a little bit. Crow. Lovely layoff. Wayundi to Crow. Back to Wayundi. Crow. Oh, he's got his pocket pick. Amos. Winded me that one. 36 minutes gone. It's 1-0. We're into third right now. Can we have a quick? I was going to say have a quick look at the Oldham game. Lumped forward. Thomas loses out. Here comes Roach, who is like saying, you know what? You don't need no one on this left hand side. He just cuts inside. Lovely layoff. Murphy picked up by Alexander, and here come Ipswich. They're going to make a counter. It's Amos. Oh, he's been rubbed off there by Hope. Oh, great control. Go on, son. Wrap it up. Oh, it's a great save. Lambert to deny Rovers a second, which will probably put this game to bed. McGallis picks up the loose ball from his first initial effort, and it's bundled clear. And hopefully we'll be back there to clean it. Can we have a quick look at half-time? Oh, Oldham are winning. Turd house. Second half, just 1 point of the difference between Oldham and Rovers, but we need to make sure we get over the line here, because this Ipswich are up there for a reason. Crow back to Lamb. Hope thumps it forward. Murphy, lovely control. Oh, hold on to it, lad. Oh, Alexander's on an amazing run for Ipswich. Lobbed it forward, picked up by Lund. Lund, was blocked. O'Malley is doing the business at right back. Lumped it forward, and again, lovely control by Roach. He's been phenomenal so far. Can he get anything on this? Can he get any purchase on it? He goes for goal. Lambert with the save. Ipswich, not really creating too much, but they're just a whisker away. Just takes a set piece, and they're back in it. Just takes one little fart, and they can Port Vale are level. That could have done some absolute craziness to the table. Here's Jones. He's been quiet. Oh, what a goal! Yao Magalhaes. That's probably done it. We're gonna just be a little bit, just take the foot off the gas a little bit. 2-0, and I caught out the corner of my eye that we're going second, boys. We've gone second. Port Vale have absolutely taken the wind out of Oldham's sails. It's still not over there. It's still not over here. Or is it? Jones. Hope. Bit of hope. Out to the right hand side. A Skoda. Oh, it's over now. Sam Roach makes it 3. It's an absolute annihilation. Now we can really take the foot off the gas. I'm loving it. Loving it. A bit of praise for the boys. Just 20 minutes to go. A goal from Ipswich now would make it a little bit hairy. But can we just kill the game off? Can we? We haven't even got my main man goal scorer on the target yet. It's lovely control at the back. O'Malley, Crow fires it forward. It's dealt with here. Here comes Lund. Oh, great composure, but still with Ipswich. Alexander to Wood, down the middle. Amos just had to come deep to try and keep this going. Here comes Rennie. Oh, he's got the better of him, but Lamb stands firm. And he makes a great save and parries that out for a corner for Ipswich. Rennie on it. Fires it over the top. Hope's there. Cleans house, and Jones makes a break for it. Come on, Jones. Amounts to nothing. But so far, so good for Rovers. But we're going to keep still. I'm staring down that Port Vale match and hoping that at least that result stays as it is. Into the final 7 minutes here. The Skoda looks for an option, pulls it back to Crow. Boyundi. Lovely over the top. Jones is there. Jones can't score for Toffee. We need a striker. We need a striker up top that can score. He is definitely not it. Magales over the top. Picked up at the back here. What you got going, son? Oh, he's fouled. Jones. Dirty Jones. Davy Jones's locker. What's going on? Where's the goal? Where's the thing? Still 2-2. Into the final 3 minutes. O'Malley the alley cat to Magales. Lay off. Who's on this? Richie Hostler tries to track it back, but here come Ipswich with the break. And it's Lund, who's been lively for the visitors. Gray. Pulls it back. Who's on this? It's Wood. Rennie, over the top. Look, Amos is there. Great save again by Lamb. One of my new signings is a goalkeeper, and I don't know if I need him. I think Lamb's done a fabuloso job. But anyway, it's all about depth. As we look to kill it off with a cherry on top. Murphy to Roach. I called him Ranch there, but Roach. Murphy crosses. It's down. Oh, it's finished. And I was going to say it'd be a cherry on top to get Richie Hostler on the score sheet. He does. He makes it 4-0. The boys are good. The boys are solid. And that should be, well, it's 3 points in the bag. And hopefully second in the table. That means if we just win out, we're getting promoted automatically. Yes. Yep, still looks okay. Still looks okay. So far, so good. 4-0 on the day. Let's take a little look to make sure it's all confirmed. And the final whistle has gone, and it is Port Vale 2, Oldham 2, and that has left us in second spot. 5 points adrift of Notts County. They do have a game in hand, so that could expand a little bit tomorrow. But they actually they drew today against Peterborough. Yeah, not bad. But anyway, next up for us, it is Lincoln, and Lincoln are bottom. Meanwhile, a bit of news. Wolves have paid Rovers £1.5 million for Al Yassar's transfer deal. He's got 10 goals. Look at him. Oh, my goodness. He's actually a very good player. They spent 12 million on him, though. He come from our academy. Bassey, Roach, and Clement is still sniffing. But Roach, how much are you worth, Roach? 4 million. Oh, not bad. 21 years old. Okay, folks, next up for us it is Lincoln City. That's right, Lincoln City. They currently find themselves struggling a little bit. 23rd in the table. We, of course, are in those automatic spots. It's been some news, of course. New signings, new faces. Let's get into them and take a little look. Because it is New Year's Day. Happy New Year's Day, of course. I don't want to forget the formalities. I am trying to bring in some other players as well, but they will take a couple of days. Lewis Burns. Lewis Burns, that's right. Young Scotsman. Aye, from Hibs. Seen some good players coming out of Hibs, and he could be the next one. He's like young star. He's going to be in the squad. He's not probably going to start today, but he's going to be on the bench. Put on the loan list just in case. He's 18 years of age. He could be very, very handy at the moment. But the scouts and the coaches at the minute give him a hard time, just saying a potential 3-star. But I think he's got more in the tank. Lewis Burns can play midfield, attacking mid, or even as a striker. He's going to play benchman today. David Raya, yes, ex-Rover extraordinaire. He's come back to be back up at the moment. I might even give him a run out today against bottom of the club, bottom of the table, or reasonably bottom of the table, Lincoln. So of course we had him. Brentford bought him, 3 million, sold him to Everton. Everton then sold him to Valencia after a wee bit. Real Betis then took him up. Candice picked him up for £675,000. Zult whack him out in the Belgian leagues. He played some football out there, but he couldn't return. He couldn't refuse coming on home. That's right. So David Raya, he never really made the grade in this bizarro world, but I believe in him in the real world. He'll be on to bigger, better things, if not with Brentford, with somebody else. But David Raya, that's a familiar face. So is this one, the jokester. He's 30 years of age. The stats might dispute it, but I think he could be a pretty savvy little striker up here. Of course, he's not gonna blow us all away, or is he? I'm actually, again, the staff don't believe in him. Just 2 stars, but he's had an okay sort of time. Of course, scoring goals at Oddabo, scored goals for Ulu, AC Ulu back in the day. FC20 scored some goals when it need must. And these aren't lie. These stats lie. Look, Okay, they might not lie completely. There, double digits. He got double digits, man, for FC20. And, of course, he ripped him a new one in the lower leagues in France. I think he could do, I think he can get a handful of goals. He might be able to turn back the clock. So he arrived, and so did this guy. His name is George Mainland. He was ripping it up in League Two, ripping it up. 13 goals, 23 games. Cambridge, he was on loan or something, I don't know. But did we actually buy him from? Did we actually buy him from Crystal Palace? We might have done. His contract was expiring. He's had a phenomenal season here, and I think he could do very, very well at this level and maybe beyond. 275 grand. Peanut signings, boys. Peanut signings, but peanut signings that can affect the team. That's right. So, from Crystal Palace. So, all in all, spent around about 1.5 million, give or take, on those boys. But today is Lincoln Town, or Lincoln City, at their gaff. They're struggling. We're trying to keep up the pace with the Joneses, and Joneses are Notts County. So here we go, boys and girls. We're going to start with none of the new signings making it. We're going to trying to keep it real for the moment. Lamb between sticks: Murphy, Hope, Mallet, O'Malley, Roach, Skoda, Wahundy, McGallis, Jones, and Richie Hostler up top. Of course, he is the goal scoring phenomenon. But we've got Jokester, Burns, Mainland, and Raya on the bench. If we want to throw them on and give them their debut against Lincoln, it seems like the perfect game, but it's away. I want to see what we got in the tank first. Alrighty, up against Lincoln at their own gaff, the Keith Alexander Arena out in Lincoln. Just checking them out, see who they're up against. No familiar faces, of course, not these days, but you never know. Alright, here we go, boys and girls, here we go. Let's try and strike it while we're hot. Nice bit of possession early doors. Who's on this? Mallet. Don't make any mistakes. Back to Hope. He's forced all the way back to Lamb, who must be under pressure now. The ledge. David Ryer is back. Hope pumps it forward, picked up there by Roach, who's been a savvy little player on the left-hand side. Pulls it back, and here is a Skoda. Lovely little layoff to Roach again over the top. This time it's down in the ground. Ashley Jones does score when it matters, because he knows the Jokester's there to take his spot. That's why I got him in here. I bought him in there. So far, so good. 1-0 to the good, but we want a bit more than that. We can't just sit back in a 1-0 lead. We need a couple. And that, if it stays like this, we'll just be 3 points off of Notts County, who are top. That's the alarm telling me, get ready, because we got to get a goal in here. That's what we need. Oh, it's an injury at the back. I haven't bought any defenders, so up steps Morrison to take out my little bit of hope there. So, show some passion. Here we go. Potentially Murphy. Skoda crosses. Loose ball picked up at the back. Maybe. No, it's dealt with by Lincoln. Here they come. Marsh switches play to Edmonds. He's a problem maker. Oh, it's a great save. Great save there in the end by Lamb. Lamb between sticks. Edmonds on the corner duties here. Fires it in. And it's a good head. It's a strong header, but we dealt with it partially. Here comes Edmonds again from this left-hand side. Their left-hand side, but Roachy's there and cleans up that back. Still Lincoln, piling on the pressure. Edmonds, dealt with. Come on, son, who's quick to this? Nobody. It's lobbed in there. Half cleared. There's Timmy Mallet. Away we go. And we stretch to play. Lovely. Jones is having a field day. Uses Roach on the left. Goes for goal. And that was always drifting wide. Corner. McGallis thumps it in. Picked up at the back there, Morrison. Can we keep it alive? Yes, it does. McGallis back to Morrison. Goes for goal. Smashes it in the back of the net. Joe McGallis on the assist there. And that has given us a 2-0 lead, a comfortable 2-0. And hopefully now, I'm going to say demand more. I just want a third. And then maybe I can throw the kids on, the new guys on, or a couple of them anyway. Because we've already... Morrison's the sub, the super sub. It's come out of nowhere and bang that bad boy home. McGallis pulling the strings, of course. 45 minutes gone, 2-0 to the good. And right now we are sitting second in the table comfortably. Nice. Second half, I'll give him 10 minutes. And then I'm going to bring on the jokester. I'm not going to muck about. Murphy. Skoda. Roach, keep on ranch, pulls it back, Richie Hostler to the right hand side. O'Malley, it's the alley cat, and then Jones. I should just take you off for that, because that was criminal that you missed that. Criminal. So let's get into it, and we're going to make some changes, because yeah, Jones, you've got your goal, but that's all you're going to get. And then I might just try something a bit weird. What are my options to play this? A Skoda. You can go down there, and then we'll chuck on Mainland. So, couple debuts for you, pal. Show some passion. Here we go. O'Malley to Richie Hostler. Pulls it back. O'Malley over the top. The jokester is there, and he can get a good head on it. Mallet. Morrison. Go on, son. Go for a daily double. Pulls it back. Lamb. Mallet. O'Malley, the alley cat's on it on the right-hand side. Gets across it. It's good. It's Richie Hostler to make it 3. It's game over. It is game over, and we are running riot here at the Keith Alexander, whatever the stadium's called, the Lincoln Imps Stadium. Comfortable 3-0 lead, and there's time for more, boys. There is time for more, and maybe we can get some of these new guys contributing a little bit. Picked up there by Scott. Oh, Marsh goes for a shot. Lamb was down to the ground, and he denies him. He absolutely denies him. A bit of praise for the boys. Maybe go a bit positive, A bit more positive from the final 20. So 3 points adrift of Notts County. They do have a game in hand, so they could probably extend that to 6 again. Oldham breathing down our necks at the moment, but if we can just, and we got a game in hand on Oldham as well, so that's good to see. Last 10 minutes, Hogarth with the big boot, picked up the back there by Murphy, who is wanted, I think. Yeah, out to Lamb. Back out to Murphy, that left back extraordinaire. Lumped it forward to Roach, to Murphy, to Mainland. There he is, getting stuck in there. Morrison dinks it forward. Lovely control there by McGallis. O'Malley, the alley cat. Can he get the cross? And he does. And it's there. Sam Roach, his 7th goal of the season. Wow. He's turned out to be a nice little player. A nice little player, Sam Roach. I thought, you know what, I might need to do wholesale changes here, but some of these guys are delivering the goods. Lamb plays it out short. There might be a 5th here, boys. There might be a 5th. Mallet lumps it forward, picked up the jokester. Lovely control. Mainland switched out to Roach again. Roach is going for it. Oh, he goes for a goal, and it's parried over there by Hogarth, and it will be a corner into the last 6 or 7 minutes to go. That corner is timid. Up steps McGallis. This is his last match for the Rovers. Oh, I was gonna say get the jokester on penalty duties. McGallis will take this corner. Thumps it in. He was tripped. He felt he was tripped there. I believe so too. It could have been a penalty. There's McGallis again. Can he get the cross in? He thinks about it. He stalls too long, and away come Lincoln. And it's collected lovely by Noble. Brought back though. Scully. Where's Mulder? There's Morton. Out to Rutherford, and it's dealt with at the back there. So far, so good. 4-0 on the night. And there's still maybe a little bit of time to get a cherry on top for somebody. O'Malley. Oh, it's broken up. Picked up at the back. No, it's away with go there with Noble. They might get a consolation here in front of their home faithful, but no. Lamb with the save. There's still about 60 seconds left. Is there anything in the tank for Rovers to put the cherry on top? McGallis goes around him. Stalls, lays it off to the alley cat. Crosses, loose ball. Back to O'Malley. A Skoda, who's playing in defensive midfield this back end of this half. McGallis, trips up his own feet, picked up at the back. I think this is not a highlight. It's just a lot of time wastage here. 20 seconds to go. It's over as a contest. We won probably at half time. Lovely spread. Roach can't get to it, but he'll stick with it. Stick with it, boys. 3 seconds. It's over. 4-0. Job done. Okay then, so that puts us in second spot, looking good. Look at Oldham smashing 6 past field, whatever they are. So that's going to wrap up this baby. Dominant win. Yeah, Mainland makes his debut. He does, as does the jokester. So we're going to plough forward a bit on this one. There's a lot of games in January, so we're going to probably come back. Maybe February. Maybe we'll come back February because this is the transfer. This gives me a bit of time to plough forward and explore the transfer market. If not, I might come back for Grimsby, Peterborough. But to be honest with you, I'm probably going to plough through all this to get a good chunk of the season going. Anyway, until then though, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash that thumbs up. If you are new, smash that subscribe. And of course, I'll be back tomorrow with some more Rovers. The Journeyman has reached Ewood, but we're going to try and drag him to the top of the game. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.